So, good evening, good evening, good evening. Apologies about the lateness, but there was a power cut in the block. So the whole block had no electric. So, yeah, I was just sat here in the dark waiting, wondering what I was going to do because my battery was dead on my phone as well, literally on 2%. So, yeah, apologies about that. But we are here and it seems to be working fine at the moment. So, bear with us. We are going to have a little look forward to the game tomorrow. And we have to fry a fish. Has everyone got their frying pan ready? Have we got the frying pans ready? Have we got a little bit of oil to cook the fish in? A bit of seasoning on the fish? Have we deboned the fish? All these questions need to be asked and they need to be answered. There is a lot of questions in there, and we're going to dissect our way through them one by one. But a lot of you are telling me Saliba's out for 3 weeks. To be honest, I've not seen any Arsenal news at all today. I did watch, however, the Chelsea game. Hilarious. And then I went and checked out the end of the Man City game, and I see Erling Haaland bagged another hat-trick again today. That guy's taking the mick, isn't he? Let's be real with it. Absolutely insane amount of goals that guy has scored. It's just a joke. Like, honestly, an absolute liberty. And how? I hear you ask. I know you're dying inside to ask me this question. How did Erling Haaland start today, Lee, when he played on Wednesday? I prefer not to speak. I prefer not to speak. Arsenal have actually written to UEFA and to FIFA to pull out of all competitions, cup competitions next season, because we haven't quite got the squad. It's a thin squad. A club spokesperson today said that we need to do another 450 million, another 4 years of the process, and another 20 players to add to the 20 Mikel's already brought. And then just maybe we can then compete on more than one front. More to follow, people. More to follow. Crazy, really, isn't it? Crazy. But anyway, yeah, I see that. I see that. Has anyone seen Antonio's meltdown? Fantastic, isn't it? It's great. And do you know what? Fair play to him. More managers should come out and do that. More managers should do that. Instead of sitting there making excuse after excuse after excuse. And do you know what he was doing? Very, very good what he did today. Like, people see it as, oh, he wants to get sacked. Well, if he wanted to get sacked, he would have done it time ago. Like, he don't want to get sacked. He ain't interested in whether he gets sacked or not. He's leaving in a couple of months anyway. Literally 3 months. 12 weeks. He's leaving. He's gone. Finito. And he'll probably walk straight into a top job somewhere else, either Atleti, Inter, maybe even Real Madrid. Who knows? They need a manager at the end of the season because Ancelotti ain't going to be there. But I don't think he wants to be sacked. I think that I think he basically is just outing and had enough of these players letting him down. Like, that the amount of times Tottenham concede right at the end or lose a lead and stuff like that, it's embarrassing, man. Like, it's absolutely embarrassing. And he's probably just had enough of it, to be honest. And why wouldn't he? Like, he's a top manager, yeah, made to look like an absolute fool at that football club. But at the same time, so is Jose Mourinho. It is the history of the Tottenham. Let's have a little look at the Saliba. Yeah, let's have a little look. I haven't seen any of it, mate. I can't lie. Let's have a look. Let's Google. Let's have a little Google search. 1 hour ago. 1 hour ago. Arsenal star William Saliba's injury worse than first feared. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we'll drink to that one then. It's the only gold trophy we're winning this season. Oh, a reminder to nudge you in Ola's direction in about 20 minutes. I will be on for the UFC. So make sure you come and join us for that. We're going to watch the Leon Edwards fight. He's already live now. I'll put his link in the chat in a minute. Make sure you are subscribed to the PIN channel as well. Views are dead, but at least big up to everybody who's watched them. Watched all the videos on it. It is a slow process that could bang at any point. So big up to everybody who has been subbing and checking out that channel. It's on 8.5K, I think, the channel. So yeah, big up to everybody on there, man. Appreciate it. And I'm enjoying doing them videos. I'm actually going to do more videos. They're not all going to be as smoothly edited like that. It'd be more just instant reactions, sitting on StreamYard, record it, split the screen, talk about a story, bang, straight upload. As soon as like there's news out, not football related, but it could be sport related. It could be about Tyson Fury, Usyk. Obviously, that's all kicking off at the minute. Could be about match of the day, whatever. It could be about anything. Like, Gary Lineker on Match of the Day. Obviously, that is football related, so I suppose it could cover football, but not Arsenal. We don't want to talk about Arsenal. We don't want to talk about anything football related really on that channel. So yeah, what's this comments section saying, man? What's happening, bro? I'm good, Luke. I'm good, man. I'm very well. Smash the like button. Big up Jaminio, man. Big up, bro. Hope you're good, mate. And yeah, let's have a little look at the Saliba chat. Arsenal star William Saliba's injury worse than first feared. Why can't Arsenal diagnose injuries properly? Arsenal defender William Saliba's back injury is worse than first feared. Well, you said that in the headline. So why are you telling us that again? Okay. And he is certain to miss Sunday's Premier League game against Crystal Palace. Pray for us. Just put Tierney at right centre-back. Just put Tierney there. Or, no, I don't want Ben White there. No, never again. Please, no. Tierney at right centre-back. The 21-year-old, blah, 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 blah. Let's have a look. He was absent from training. RMC report that he's set to be sidelined for several weeks. Wow. If that's the case, he's going to be withdrawn from the France squad, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, mad. Okay. Well, that's Saliba dusted then. Going well, isn't it? Going well. Never mind. It is what it is. Listen, he's only young. He's only 21. We have to throw his age in, yeah, because that covers everything. That masks absolutely everything. So we have to throw the age in. This whole, oh, but it's a young squad, and oh, he's only 21, and he's only 22. Only ever gets brought up when we lose a game or when we're not achieving what we should be achieving. Don't see anyone talking about Erling Haaland's age, do we? And he's 22. So, yeah. Vinny Jr., anyone mentioning his age? Mbappe? I know he's 24 now, but he's been on the scene a while, ripping it up. So, age only comes into it when it's to mask deficiencies at a football club or of the player's performance or the team performance. It's always a factor of, it's a young squad. Okay, mate. Well, it's not a young squad when they're winning, is it? Because nobody mentions it's the young squad. Absolute load of rubbish. But there we go. Looks like Saliba's out for at least a few weeks then. But like I said, he's played a lot of games. First season in the league is what it is. And this is what happens when you don't have adequate cover. 450 million quid spent. And we're now sweating on Rob Holding starting against Palace. Kivior, should we throw him in? Probably not. We see him at Sporting last week. Not for me. He's nowhere near ready, in my opinion. Rob Holding's one of the worst centre-backs I've ever seen. But just because he didn't cost 50 million does not mean he can be good. Okay, mate. He was 2 million quid for a reason. And Bolton was probably his level. But there we go. But you never know. Listen, Palace are in dire straits at the minute. And they've sacked Paddy. He's gone. R.I.P. Paddy Vieira. It is what it is. Listen, they're 12th in the league or 13th in the league. They're there for a reason because they ain't very good. If we can't beat Crystal Palace at home, then we might as well pack up shop. Like, let's be real with it. Like, let's just be real with it. We're in a title race. We should be slapping Crystal Palace. They barely score any goals. When they do score goals, they don't win games. So, yeah, kind of mad. If we can't beat them, then we're in a bit of trouble, aren't we? And Man City are purring at the minute. 13 goals in the last 2 games. Yeah. Let's just keep an eye on that. Hopefully we can go 8 points clear tomorrow, and that puts a bit of pressure on after the international break when we play Leeds. So I watched the end of that game today as well. I watched the last 20 minutes of that game. That game was mad. That game was crazy. I don't know why the geezer got sent off on the bench. I didn't see it. But he got sent off. It all kicked off. The manager Lopetegui was kicking off on the ref at the end, calling him puta madre. Like, it was all going nuts. Mad. But yeah, Leeds got a win. So yeah, it is what it is. Big up to Luke. Our fans happy to laugh at Spurs for winning nothing, but are happy for us to throw away 3 cup competitions to potentially finish second and win nothing. Half of our fans don't know what day it is. Bro, this is what I was saying the other day. And this is why I get so irate with it sometimes, because at the end of the day, why? Why would you just decide, oh, well, we don't want that cup. Well, we don't want that one. Oh, well, we ain't got the squad for that one. This is what I said at the start of the stream. Arsenal have written to UEFA and FIFA and FA and whoever else needs to be notified. We're not entering any cups next season. because we need to do another 500 million, sign another 20 players, 21 players, I think we've signed, before we can actually compete on a Wednesday and a Saturday or a Thursday and a Sunday. It's actually embarrassing. Yeah. And the thing is, when people sit there and have a go at people like us and like in this chat and people like me, like, oh yeah, you're happy that you're happy we're losing. Oh, shut up, mate. You're happy we're getting knocked out of tournaments. Yeah. Where's the logic? People actually accuse me, oh, you're happy when Arsenal lose, but you're happy we lost. It's the same thing, right? And you're right. Half of this fan base ain't got a clue what day it is, mate. Yeah, and I'll tell you one thing. Yeah, Kenny goes to pretty much every game. Well, he goes to every home game. Yeah, and he does a few of the aways, especially London aways. He does Leicester away, etc., etc. Yeah, Kenny's there. He knows what the atmosphere is saying. He knows what people are saying, sat around him and in and around the ground and that. He's saying there's none of this loser mentality. People were peed off the other night we got knocked out. Yeah, it's only an online thing, mate, and it's an online thing for clout. And this is where I get the ump with it, because people want to sit there and shoehorn us into this plucky losers, this, we're overachieving. We're only overachieving in these people's eyes because they've set the bar so low that top four's the aim. Top four's the aim. So if we actually achieve the title, we've overachieved. This is Arsenal Football Club. Not some Mickey Mouse club like Tottenham, yeah, that don't get in title races or don't ever win anything. We should be up there challenging every season. And the money we've spent under this manager, I demand that. Yeah, we've done nearly £500 million under this guy. We signed 21 players. We fielded a side the other week that didn't have a single Wenger player in it for the first time in 27 years. I think that was against Bournemouth. First time in 27 years we've had no Wenger player in the starting 11. Like, this is his team. He's done all of this himself. Well, with the help of Edu and Kroenkes and all the hierarchy, they've put all of this together. But this fan base want to keep the standards down here, keep the expectations down here. So then if we just go above the expectations or do actually go and do something decent, then we've overachieved. No, the expectations should be up here. And if we fall below them, we've failed. But that's toxic. That's negative. Like, oh, I don't want it. The amount of people I see, and it happens every day, man. The amount of people I see that go, oh, I'd rather finish top 4 than win the Carabao Cup. What? How arrogant is that? Since when have Arsenal been flush with trophies every season? Yeah, it don't matter, mate. Yeah, it don't matter. We're going to get knocked out of that one because we're going to go and win that one, and that one. Oh, no, we're not, are we? We'll be happy with top 4. And this is why I get the ump, mate. Yeah, it's mad. It is actually insane, bro. It is actually insane. And do you know what's crazy as well? Is that these people at the start of the season were jumping around. Yeah, top 4's the aim. Top 4 in Europa League, they were saying. Now we're out the Europa League. We're bigger fish to fry. Cool, we'll fry the fish then. Because if you don't fry the fish, then what? Oh, yeah. Well, we were overachieving by being top all season anyway. Because they've put their standards and their expectations down here. And I say it every week, and people take the mick all they like. I am going to keep saying it until I'm blue in the face. We smashed a stadium down to compete for major honours. This season, fantastic. We're doing that as it stands. But we have done that by binning off 3 cup competitions. That's peed me off. I can't lie. I wanted to win the Europa League. And people are going, oh, yeah, but it's only the Europa League. How are we going to compete with Real Madrid next season and Bayern Munich next season then? Because if we can't play on a Thursday, Sunday, because we've got a thin squad, how many players are we signing in the summer to make this thin squad thicker? And how many of these players are going in the summer? Because Nicola Pepe will be out the door. Sambi Lokonga will probably be gone. Maitland-Niles will be gone. Who else is on loan? Charlie Patino will probably go on loan again because he ain't ready for Arsenal yet. Who else we got? Rob Holding will probably be gone. There's a few others. Tierney will probably be gone. Right, so far we've mentioned, 2 out of the first team squad, okay? But the rest are on loan. All of them loanees will probably be gone, let's be real with it, yeah? Or the majority, right? But 2 out of that first team squad will probably be gone. So we need at least 2 players, and that'll be a centre-back and a left-back if Tierney and Holding go. But now on top of that, we could add Reece Nelson into this conversation. Is Reece going to be here next season? Has he done enough? Well, in the eyes of Arsenal fans, he has. Jorginho, I said this the other day with whoever I was streaming with the other day. I think it was Said. I said, no, it was Rans. I said, that guy took 1 shot this season that's hit a crossbar, and that's a pass for the rest of the lifetime he's at Arsenal. That's how easily pleased Arsenal fans are. You can have one shot off target, which Emi Martinez casually nods in, which wins us a game. Don't matter what else Jorginho does. Don't matter. He could drop stinker after stinker after stinker. That one moment doesn't matter, mate. That one moment is up there. Doesn't matter what else he does. And that is how easily pleased Arsenal fans are. That's why I get peed off with it. It's embarrassing. Yeah, we need to go out there and we need to sign 2 midfielders at least. I'd say even 3 or 4. I can't lie. Yeah, El Neni ain't the guy. Yeah, I don't know why we've given him another contract. Oh, but we're a family. No, we're not. No, we're not. It's just jobs for the boys. We're going to get him in a coaching role. Who gives a shit? And learn your trade somewhere else coaching, mate, and then come back when you're good enough. Like, well done. You're not, like, listen, he's not a player that I dig out because he is what he is. Yeah, and he knows what he is and he don't overcomplicate it. But at the same time, he ain't good enough to play for Arsenal. So what makes anyone think he's good enough to coach for Arsenal? If you're going to be a coach, cool. What, we're just shooting all you in a coaching position? Mad. But this is what we do at Arsenal. It's what we do, mate. Yeah, go and learn your trade somewhere else. Vincent Kompany didn't get shoehorned into Man City, did he? He went to Burnley. In fact, he actually went back to Belgium first. Yeah, did all right out there. Got the Burnley job, got them top of the league, and then got Pam 6-0 tonight. But at the same time, we just go, don't worry, mate. El Neni, bosh, you're in, mate. You're in. Yeah, that's what we do at Arsenal. We look after our own. Shut up. Yeah, about we look after our own. Yeah, so El Neni shouldn't be there next season. Jorginho shouldn't be there. So there's 2 midfielders, like, straight away. Smith Rowe, I'm 50-50. Either bid him, yeah, or you better fix up in the next 11 games and stay fit and put some performances in. Yeah, because if we can get 40 mil for him in the summer, sell him. Yeah, I like the kid. I think he's a top player. But, nah, always injured. Yeah, I want players that are fit every single week, available every single week. And if they're not, and they just have a little 2 to 4 weeker, cool. Yeah, but constantly injured. We need a right winger because Saka can't do it every single week on his own. We've seen that. Even when he came off the bench the other night, what did he really do? Nothing. But he's got way much credit in the bank, so everyone gives him a pass. Yeah, the fact is, we need somebody to help him. Yes, we need a right winger. We need a centre-back. We need 2 midfielders at least. We need a left-back. We need a striker. There's 6 players I've signed already. Yeah, and I'd say we need another number 10 because Fabio's fucking useless. So there's 7. And we could potentially need a right back as well. Yeah, maybe we could do with a proper right back. Yeah, but not Ben White. I'm talking Tommy. Yeah, because he ain't it either. So there's 8 players. So people can talk about, oh, yeah, we've got a thin squad and all of that, blah, blah, blah. No, we have a squad that is good enough and capable enough to go out there and play 2 games a week at full strength. Yeah, but unfortunately, the narrative that drives through this fan base is it's a thin squad. We can't compete. What? So you're telling me that this squad can't compete with Brighton in the League Cup? You're telling me that this squad can't compete with Sporting Lisbon in the Europa League? Wow. And this lot want Champions League next season. Good luck. Good luck, because I've seen the same story 20 years in a row. We got to 1 final, 1 semi-final, and we got beaten in the final. Harshly, in my opinion. I thought we should have won it. If Henry took his chances, we would have won it. And we got battered in a semi-final by Man United. Other than that, we've been embarrassed all around Europe every time we've been in it. But this fan base is sitting there go top 4 over Europa League, top 4 over League Cup, top 4 over FA Cup. Get in the bin, mate. Yeah, you losers have never seen us win anything major. They can't have. Why would you pick coming 3rd or 4th or 2nd, 3rd or 4th over an actual trophy? And do you know what makes it even more mad? Yeah, what makes it even more mad? That is an absolute disrespect to all them fans, yeah, that have travelled out to Lisbon, yeah, that have travelled up to the Etihad in the Cup, that watched the game against Brighton at the Emirates. And do you know what is even funnier? Oh, it don't matter. Well, it did. It did that much that you all sat and fucking watched it. Yeah, because if it didn't matter, you wouldn't have watched it, would you? These people are tapped, bro. They're tapped. Anyway, rant over. Big up from Kentucky, Lee. Love the channel. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate the love, bro. Big up Kentucky. Big up to Luke as well. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. It is what it is. We've done better than last year. Yeah, bro. That ain't difficult, though, is it? Come on. I mean, the standards are on the floor at this football club, mate. Maybe it's mind games. Yeah, well, listen, that could be if Saliba's out injured, he's out injured. We shouldn't have to be sitting there worrying about William Saliba being out injured because we should have had a squad capable to cover him anyway. Rob Holding ain't the guy. We've known that for 6 years. How he's still nicking a living at this football club is only because he's just a cheerleader for Arteta. Yes, boss, no, boss, 3 bags full, boss. I'll come on for 30 seconds, boss. Yeah? Do you want me to make you a coffee, boss? Shall I polish your shoes, boss? You want me to know you what? Like, turn it in. Come on, cheerleader. Big up Beastly, man. Come on, my bro. Lucky we have international. Yeah, come on, listen. If he's out for 2 or 3 weeks, well, he's only missing 1 game. Let's be real with it. Tommy would be good for centre-back. Bro, I don't want to see him at the club. I can't lie. That guy is average, man. Right, he'll come on and have a good performance here and there, but nah. There's a reason this guy's always injured, mate. Yeah, and he's had a lot of calf. He was out for 4 months last season with a calf strain. Oh, come on, what's he made of? Fucking wheat or grass? Come on, mad. He got spun by Wilfried Zaha last season, yeah, and twisted him up and done him, and he ended up injured. He got done the other night, twisted up, injured. St. Maximin twisted him up against Newcastle last season. He got hooked at half time. Nah, not for me, man. This is what I'd do. If he's out injured, Saliba, stick Tierney at centre-back. He does it for Scotland. Why not do it for Arsenal? Yeah, and you know you're getting 100% out of him as well. Are you going on Ola's channel? Yeah, I'm going on in about 10 minutes, mate. Big up to Dan, man. Yeah, I'm going on in 10 minutes to watch the UFC, bro. Brandon, I'm literally wrapping up in 10, mate. I'm going on the UFC watch-along with Ola. But we can sort something for next week, bro. Appreciate the love as well, man, always. Just joined. Thoughts on Conte roasting Spurs? Good. It's about time managers came out and hung the players out to dry. These players get fucking way too protected, mate. Fans protect them. Journalists protect them. Their agents tweet stuff out. The managers protect them every week. Their wives are protecting them online at times. Thiago Silva's wife's evidence of that. Yeah, it's about time that these players live in a bubble of delusion where everyone tells them, yes, you're great, you're amazing, you're fantastic, it don't matter, move on to the next one. How about no? How about people are paying a lot of hard-earned money to come and watch you lot fucking play, yeah, and you're taking liberties. Think of it like, listen, I couldn't give a shit about Spurs because they ain't my rival. They're losers. They're serial losers. They've always been losers. Yeah, but think of all them Spurs fans that have travelled all the way down to St. Mary's today. And then they go and do that. Mate, big up Antonio Conte. More football managers should be doing that, by the way. Yeah, I see the manager of what team's Dele Alli play for? Is it Fenerbahce? Wherever he plays, I think it is Fenerbahce, isn't it? Well, anyway, wherever Dele Alli's playing, the manager sat there and said, no, he's banished from the squad for the rest of the season. He can sit in the stands and watch the games. Good. Absolutely brilliant. More managers need to do that. Yeah, you can't just bin players off. We've got the rest of the season to play for. Get in the bin, man. Get in the bin. You're going to sit in the stands. We'll pay your wages till the end of the season, then fuck off. Yeah, that's how it should be. These players have held the power for way too long, mate. Way too long. Big up to my boy, man. Haaland is not human. We need him to get banned. Bro, he's ridiculous, isn't he? He is actually ridiculous, man. It's mad. But listen, I do still think we'll beat Palace tomorrow. They're crap. If we can't beat them, we might as well pack up shop. Hope Leeds stay up. A lot of people hate them. I don't mind them. My uncle and my cousin support Leeds, but I don't really care either way whether they stay up, bro. Well, I don't really care either way, mate, to be honest. Brandon, sorry, I'm way behind on the chat, bro. Yeah, something next week we'll do for sure, man. We'll do for sure. Definitely, bro. Cool trophies, Mickey Mouse, when we can't win them. It's embarrassing, isn't it? It's embarrassing, bro. Big up everyone watching on Facebook as well. Smash the like button as well, people. The mentality of Wenger is rooted at Arsenal Football Club. Yeah, you let go of other cups hoping for the EPL, yet end up with 0 trophies. How can Man United have played more games than us and still be able to compete? The truth is, Arteta lacks experience. Do you know what Arteta lacks? Game management, player management, squad rotation. How can Man United be winning 4-1, I think it was? Was it 4-1 or 5-1? It was 4-1, wasn't it? From the first leg, and then still play their first 11 in the return leg. Do you know why? Because it's called respecting the competition, respecting the team you're playing, and actually wanting to win it. Yeah, and if Man United end up winning something else this season, a lot of egg on people's faces, I'm telling you, because as it stands right now, on the 18th of March at 2 minutes to 10 Spanish time, they've had a better season than us because they've actually got silverware, which is what the game is about. This whole top four, get in the bin. Get in the bin about fourth. Get in the bin. What we're going to do in the Champions League? We've been round and round in that for 20 years, getting embarrassed. Can't even win the Europa League. And people are talking about, oh, bring on the Emirates Knights at the carpet. All you're going to get at the carpet is fucking embarrassed by Mbappe and Messi and Neymar and Benzema and Lewandowski and players like that. They're going to come and embarrass us. Can you imagine Arsenal playing Napoli or Real Madrid or PSG or Bayern Munich? Like, real talk, could you actually picture that right now? Oh, yeah, but Lee, if you get in the Champions League, you can attract better players. Well, bollocks, load of rubbish. Yeah, maybe 10 years ago, cool. Yeah, but how comes Man United can attract players? How comes we can attract players without Champions League? We attracted Gabriel Jesus and Zinchenko from the Champions, by the way, who had qualified for Champions League to a club that was in the Europa League. So that myth's in the bin straight away. Jorginho left a team in the Champions League to come and sign for a team in the Europa League. Yeah, Paul Pogba and Zlatan signed for Man United in the Europa League. Aubameyang signed for Arsenal in the Europa League. Yeah, this myth of top four, you get better players, get in the bin. It is rubbish. It is just another BS online myth peddled out by Sky Sports News, and absolute divs online. Yeah, at the end of the day, you can attract players by paying top dollar to get them to your football club. That's it. Pay the money, get the player. It's really not rocket science, people. It's really not. It winds me up. Anyway, let's carry on. Let's carry on for a couple more minutes, and I'm going to get out of here. Edwards or Usman? Edwards, bro. I don't really know much about MMA, but I'm going on the show with Ola in a minute. I'm going to get his link for his channel in a second. I'm going to get that 1 second and stick that in the chat. Smash the like button. That would be fantastic. Where is Ola? There he is. Share link. Yeah, Ola's already live. He's been live for hours, to be fair. He's already live, but I'm going to stick the link in the chat in a second. Besiktas, thank you. That's the team he plays for. Yeah, they've binned him. They've put him in the stands. You ain't playing for the club again, mate. Yeah, and when I'm sitting here the other week talking about Bruno Fernandes and Luke Shaw, oh, well, you can't just get rid of players. Yeah, you can't just do that. Well, Besiktas have. They've said, bollocks, you're in the stands, mate. Only in England is this mentality. In Spain, they don't do this crap. In Italy, this crap don't happen. Turkey, this shit don't happen. All the other leagues, this don't happen. Only in England have we been infested with this loser mindset of top four, top four, top four. Like, come on. Oh, you can't just get rid of it. Oh, you're so toxic. No, my friend. You people that tell us we're toxic, yeah, have set the bar so low that we're saying, well, it's way too low. The target should be title. Oh, no, it's unrealistic. It's unrealistic in your tiny little pea loser brain. That's it. And then if we go above, yeah, above a bit, if we had finished fourth last season, we're overachieving. Really? We're overachieving. Interesting. So what you're saying is if we finished fourth last season, we would have overachieved. Okay. So what are we going to do next season then? Well, we win in the Champions League. Because the way these people are talking, like, oh, we overachieved. So if we win the league, we've overachieved this season. So are we going to win the Champions League next season then? It's people living cuckoo land, mate. Like, absolute divs, a lot of them. Yeah, it's mad. Conte's press conference is class, bro. Absolutely class. Yeah, about time these players got called out. Like, from not just that football club, every football club. Stop protecting paid employees of your football club that keep putting in crap performances. They don't owe you nothing, and you don't owe them nothing. Yeah? That's it. They play for the football club. They might not be here next month or the month after or the month after. And as soon as they get a bigger move coming, bang, I'm out of here. See you later. They couldn't give a shit about you. Yeah, like Martin Odegaard the other night when he came on, he won a throw-in. He's going, come on. Fucking PR merchant. Absolute PR merchant. Yeah, PR. That's all it's about. PR. It looks good. Oh, look, he's fighting for the badge. He loves the club. No, he don't. No, he don't. They don't love the club. None of these players love the club like we love the club. Yeah, they're not fans of the club. They're just paid employees. And as soon as you're getting paid to play for a football club, you don't love it how we love it. Because we're not getting paid to fucking watch the shit. Yeah, you have to pay to watch it. You know what I'm saying? If Bukayo Saka, who came through the academy, if Bukayo Saka is targeted by Real Madrid this summer to play on the right wing, when they've got Vinny Jr. on the left, they're extending Benzema's deal for another year until the end of next season. So the front three could be Vinny Jr., Benzema, Saka. And they offer Arsenal 140 million quid and offer Bukayo Saka 350 grand a week, 5-year deal. Do you actually think he's staying? Oh, but he loves the club. Yeah, I guarantee he loves fucking trophies as well, mate. Yeah, and they've got more chance of winning them than we have. Get in the bin. Potter merch coming. Potter in the mud. In the bin. Come on, big up, my bro. Why don't we buy big players like Casemiro? Because it's all about lowering the standards. We don't buy world-class players. We make them. Well, another fucking load of online bullshit. When was the last time Arsenal made a world-class footballer? Bukayo Saka is probably the only one right now. Where's the long line of world-class footballers Arsenal produced? Like, come on, let's be real with it. How many players have come through our academy and actually had a great career at Arsenal? People talk about the youth project. It's mad. It's all ifs and buts. Yeah, but the fact and reality is, mate, most of these footballers do actually want to achieve trophies. Yeah, it's only Harry Kane that don't. Most of these footballers that are of a decent level, like Bukayo Saka, do actually want to keep succeeding every season. And we know what Arsenal are like. They love that. They love the pound note, mate. Yeah, if Real Madrid come in with 140 for him, we're accepting it and he's going. That's it. That's why I don't get emotionally attached to these footballers. It's ridiculous. They're paid employees and they're all disposable. Yeah, and when people are sitting there going, oh, but you can't have a go at Odegaard. He's got 10 goals this season. I can if he drops a shit performance, mate. Because the way people big him up, it's like the second coming of fucking Bergkamp. Like, it's mad. If he drops a bad performance, then you say it, innit? It's mad. Bro, Brandon's already asked me. I'm wrapping up, bro. I'm already 5 minutes late for Ola's stream on the MMA. But make sure you sub to Big Josh, man. We need Qatar or Saudis, 1 billion%. Because you know what? When you get Qataris or Saudis, they bring standards to your football club. Because they ain't just going to be there to compete for top four, mate. They're coming in to take over and win everything. Yeah, and that's exactly what they want to do, these Qataris and Saudis, because they've got standards. Yeah, they want to be the best. Not, oh, we can't compete. Like, get in the bin about can't compete. Please stop with the cigarettes. No, my lungs, I'll do what I want. Saka needs to be more consistent. Saka's burnt out, bro. I can't lie. I love him to bits, but he's burnt out. But at the end of the season, if he decides he's leaving, good luck to him, innit? I ain't going to sit and cry about it and go, oh, you're a Judas, you're a snake. Do you mean he's a snake? Yeah, like Robin Van Persie, you're a snake. No, Robin Van Persie left because we weren't ambitious. Fast forward, all these years later, and we're throwing 3 cups away to try and win 1. Mad, isn't it? It's mad. Round and round we go. Round and round we go. Some Arsenal fans saying reminds them of Bergkamp. They never see Bergkamp, mate. They never see Bergkamp. If they did, they wouldn't be comparing Odegaard to him, mate. Nobody compares to Bergkamp. He was one of his own. One of a kind, mate. He's not one of the bottles. I think he is a special one. Lee, you need to send 30 quid super chat tomorrow. Lee will send you a 30. Oh, fucking hell, I can't speak. Maybe I need another beer. I will send you a 30 quid super chat tomorrow if we lose. 20 quid for a draw. Should be happy with top 4. No Premier League title. Title, I see more. 4 more defeats. You tried. See you tomorrow. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you. I think you'll beat Fulham tomorrow, mate. I think you'll beat Fulham tomorrow. I think you'll beat them. And I think you'll win another trophy this season. I can't lie. That club looks like they're on it, mate. They look like they're on it right now. I know they got battered 7-0 the other day, but players heads should have rolled out of that. A little bit like Besiktas have done with Dele Alli. No, you're in the stands, mate. Whether they're trying to win titles, trophies, whatever. No, you have to set an example. It's Man United. And it's Man United. It's not some tin pot football club. It's a massive football club. And you have to make examples of people at times. I'll give an example. Big up my boy Jolien. And he might be watching this. He might watch it on playback. He runs a girls' football team, under 16s football team in Sevilla. Yeah, the top of the table. And he was playing the team second in the league yesterday. He's 6 points clear, 4-0 up. And his centre-back, his best defender, decides to do a Cruyff turn on the edge of her box. Yeah, and then fucking concede. After that, it ended up 4-4. He's fuming. He's cancelled the next 2 days' training. Told him, don't talk to him. Yeah, have a little think about it. Yeah, and heads are going to be rolling. He's already told the centre-back she ain't playing for at least the next 2 games. How dare you be that cocky when we're 4-0 up? You don't do that when we're 8-0 up. Yeah, the parents he's already told. Like, parents were moaning, oh, you're too harsh. He's already won the league and the cup in his first season last season. Yeah, and he's in the cup. I think he's in the quarters or the semis of the cup this season. And he's 6 points clear again. Never managed before. First season, cup and league double. Yeah, and he actually said to me, he goes, if I don't win the league or the cup double, I'll quit because it weren't good enough. Yeah, that's the mentality. You're 4-0 up and you're doing a Cruyff turn on the edge of your box. Who the fuck do you think you are? If you're that good, you'd be playing for Real Madrid girls team. But this is what you have to get this mentality into people's heads, mate. You have to get this mentality into people because most people are just born losers and go with the flow, innit? Yeah, he was seething, absolutely seething. I spoke to him today. Yeah, he went out with his missus last night for dinner. I said, don't ruin your night, mate. Go and chill for the night. Have a nice evening with the missus. And then tomorrow, fucking get angry again. He was up early. He'd already watched the game back twice. Yeah, and like he said, yeah, I fucked up tactically at this point. I can't believe I did that. I was brought off a player and it opened up too much space. He knows what he's doing and he knows, and he can hold himself accountable. Yeah, but that girl ain't playing for the next 2 weeks because that's the standards. What, you're 4-0 up and you think you're that good, you can do a Cruyff turn on the edge of the box. Cool. You're in the bin for 2 weeks, at least. At least. And that's his best defender. Mad, isn't it? But this is the standards. And unfortunately, most people ain't got standards. Yeah, most ain't. Most people are just happy to plod along, go with the flow. Oh, but we can't compete. Arsenal but we can't compete with oil money. The next one will be when Man United get the Qataris in. We can't compete with a whole country. That'll be the next one. You wait till that comes. Yeah, you wait till that comes. Oh, but when they're going out and doing 400 million in a transfer window. Oh, but how are we supposed to compete with a whole country, a whole state backing them? Well, do better. Like, come on, we bought Fabio Vieira for 35 million. Yeah, for an extra. In fact, add Sambi Lokonga to that for 17. That's 51 mil. We could have got James Maddison. Could have got James Maddison for that. Just saying. Bought Kivior for 20 mil. 20 mil for Kivior. We bought Tomiyasu for fucking 20 odd mil. There's 40 mil. Could have gone and got a proper centre back. Mad, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up any second now. Man City looking like they've clicked into gear. They always do around this time, bro. They always do. The blue shark is coming. The blue shark is coming. Kivior ain't the one. To be honest, I've only seen him play one game. In fact, I lie. I see him in the World Cup, but I can't remember seeing him. I ain't just going to write him off, but I've seen enough of Fabio Vieira to write him off. He's fucking useless. Absolutely garbage. Not good enough. Way too lightweight. Doesn't track runners. Doesn't sniff danger. Doesn't shoot enough. His passing's embarrassing at times. Nah, not for me, mate. Lee, you embarrassed the guy on the terrace the other day. Bro, it's easy to embarrass people that are lying through their teeth. Half of these people don't believe the crap that comes out their mouth, mate. So then I'm like, yo, cool, get me on then. In fact, I didn't even ask the guy, and Terry sent me the link. Yeah, but this is what happens. You get people that are sitting there chatting through lies through their teeth, don't believe half of the rubbish they're saying. Yeah, and then you just go on and hit them with facts. What's the aim of elite sport? Well, it's not to finish fourth, is it? Yeah, but we can't compete. Really? Like the guy said to me the other day, well, how are we supposed to compete with Real Madrid? You're deluded. Real Madrid's team that played Liverpool the other night, 5-2, with their subs that came on as well, cost 350 million quid. Arteta's done 450 million. How can Osasuna compete with them? How can Elche compete with them? Like, come on, how do these teams beat Real Madrid? How can they compete? How do Atleti compete with Real Madrid and Barcelona every year? Like, it's just excuses. Oh, but you have to have patience. Really? It's been 4 years, mate, this manager's been here. Hopefully he wins it. I'll be so happy if he wins it. Not for him, for me and for everyone else. Yeah, that sat here and kept fighting for years under Wenger to get him out. Yeah, we could have been doing this 10 years ago if this fan base had a backbone. Like, it's mad, isn't it? It's actually mad. It's actually crazy. Big up Kramer. Out of the top six clubs, only Arsenal and Spurs fans lower their expectations. How can he say top four is better than an FA Cup and a Carabao Cup double? Bro, it's mad, isn't it? It's mad. Winning 0 trophies and finishing third in the league or fourth in the league is better than winning 2 trophies, according to a lot of these fans. Bro, they do not believe what they're saying. Yeah, because they still sit there and watch the game. So if it don't matter, why'd you watch it? If it don't matter, why did we have 7,000-8,000 fans up at the Etihad for a cup game the other week when we played our reserves? If it don't matter, why did 8,000 fans travel? If it don't matter, why was there 4,000 out in Lisbon the other day? Yeah, because they don't believe what they're saying, mate. Yeah, and the ones that go to games ain't saying this. Yeah, these TikTok superstars and these Twitter superstars and Insta superstars, all chatting crap. They all chat absolute rubbish, bro. Yeah, and it's all for traction. The only way you get traction is by saying something wild like, oh, yes, we're going to slap Lisbon 3-0, like that lad said on his TikTok. We're going to slap them 3-0. And if we don't slap them, I'll shave my head or get an R9 haircut. And then at the end of it, oh, it don't matter. We don't want that competition anyway. So 2 hours ago, you said we're going to win 3-0, but now we're out. It don't matter. It's all for traction. If they sat there doing what I'm doing and what Rants does with Man U and what other fans do within football fan communities and stuff like that, and keep saying, no, it's not acceptable, you grow a lot slower, mate. A lot slower. My channel's on 77.2k. If I was sucking off everything at this football club, I'd be on 772k. Like, do you know what I mean? But I ain't going to sell out. I'm going to say what I'm saying. Yeah, because I believe in what I'm saying. And this club has been an absolute shambles for nearly 2 decades. Yeah, it's mad. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up because I'm way late for Ola's stream, people. Ola's link is there. We're going to go and watch the Leon Edwards fight. And thank you for all the super chats and comments as well. Appreciate it, man. Ola's link is in the chat. Spam his chat. Lee sent me. He's got a couple of fighters on doing the watch along with us as well. So make sure you come. Goonies going on as well. So that's always cool. So make sure you come and check it out, people. The chat's in, the link's in the chat. Big up to everybody. Smash the like button. The top pinned comment is my second channel. Go and show that some love as well. I'd appreciate that. You are the best. Thank you. But yeah, man, I'm going to go and join Ola right now and ask a FDV that question. What does that mean? What does FDV? Am I being blonde here, mate? Am I being blonde? I have no idea what that means, bro. Let's go. Yeah, Leon Edwards a win, man. Leon Edwards a win. How bad have Chelsea been this season? Yeah, they're in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Exactly. We can't even make the quarterfinals of the Europa League. Exactly, bro. And don't put it past them beating. Beating Real Madrid. They very, very nearly beat them last year. They were the closest team to beating them last year. What time's the fight? It should be in a minute. Can we win tomorrow? I think we will win. I think we will, mate. To be fair. But big up to everyone inside, man. You're the GOAT. No, Leo Messi's the GOAT, bro. Oh, you meant AFTV. Okay. Come on. Big up to everyone in here, man. Anyway, let's get ourselves out of here. Thank you to everyone who's watched. Make sure you go and check out Ola's stream. I'll be on there in literally 2 minutes, people. We're out of here. Laters. Adios.